can you share with everyone just how you got started in real estate?
Yeah, so initially I got into real estate a few years ago. It was with my two brothers. In the beginning, what we were focused on was single family. So we were doing wholesaling and some creative finance deals as well. Eventually, we decided to transition into the multifamily space, but that was after the first year. We did about 15 total deals in the single family space, primarily like got 13 deals that were wholesale deals, and then we did two creative finance deals, and then one fix and flip that we ended up partnering with someone else. I can I don't know how far back you want me to go, but I'm kind of was a college student at the time that I got into it and learned a lot throughout the process, and now we're doing what we're doing. But yeah, I mean, I hope I can like not go too far back, but just let me know what all you want to
Yeah,
hear.
I mean, hearing that story reminds me of myself. Is I flipped four houses in college. So that's what you did in college. How old are you now?
Yeah, I'm 21.
21. Okay. So you were doing this stuff in college, single family. You've transitioned over into multifamily now. You're 21 and you've got a couple. How many units do you have under management right now?
We've partnered on over five units, which is a total of over 1,000.
Awesome. So five communities, 1,000 units, right? Yeah,
Correct.
huge. That's like major congratulations there. I
Thank you.
didn't quite have the so I flipped four houses in college, and then when I graduated, I definitely wanted to get in multifamily. Um,
Mhm.
the information and education wasn't quite as readily available as it is today, so I didn't quite have like the how
Right.
to. But I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm using it as an excuse, and I just didn't explore hard enough. You did, so huge congrats there. What was the reason why you transitioned over into multifamily? Because most folks like me
Yeah.
and
So
others, I mean, they stay in single family for a while, and they're like, "Hey, I'm going to save up. I'm going to save up. I'm going to save up." And really, you don't need to do single family first. Most do, but you don't have to. But here you are, 21 years old, going into multifamily, doing something that a lot of people talk about for decades and they never do. So what what
right.
what pushed you into multifamily?
Yeah. So initially we were listening to podcasts all the time. When we started with single family, that was the same approach. And slowly we started just listening to more, I'd say, multifamily content and different types of gurus or thought leaders in the space. And they kept saying they wish they had gotten started sooner in multifamily. One individual who's a little bit controversial is Grant Cardone. So that was really the person that sparked the interest of multifamily. He kept saying, go bigger, like there's a lot less risk, things like that, what the benefits were. Eventually, we decided to look into it further. So we now, instead of focusing on the single family content, we really were obsessing ourselves over the multifamily content. So we kept, as I'm sure you know, all the benefits and the reasons people get started in multifamily, the scalability, less risk. Obviously, for us, it was going to be our goal was to build a long portfolio and a long-term company. In single family, it's hard to do that. We were so transactional. We were working all day pretty much, but we weren't really owning any assets other than the two creative finance deals that we did. Wholesaling was very transactional, meaning we would find the deal, then have to go assign it, and then do it again and reinvest it back into the business. And at the end of the day, we didn't really have anything that we could hold on to. Our goal was to build long-term wealth, and we saw that we could do that a lot quicker in multifamily. So that was another reason. And initially, like the reason that we got into real estate in general is to retire our mom. So without us owning anything, it was going to be hard to do that because we wanted to be able to have something that cash flowed consistently and wasn't so reliant on us working in it, like a single family
Yep.
uh, business that we had and how that was. So
Yeah, you're decades ahead of even a lot of the thought leaders that you mentioned. I think it was even like Robert Kiyosaki. I want to say he was late 30s, maybe even 40s before he was really heavily pursuing real estate. Um, so congrats there.